Hello, I'm here. Sarah. Hello from Sacramento. Feeling free. Ooh, I love it. Tell me more if you can. Meredith, welcome. Hello from Colorado. Who else is here? We're starting to show up. It's Thursday. Last day of our workshop. I just got done having my lunch. I had a big, huge salad, one of our Eat to Live salads. Huge, huge, huge. And then I had similar to one you had in the challenge. I think it was like lots of fruit. It had strawberries, blueberries, and apples. And then I made my regular creamy garlic dressing sauce, which was I did hemp seeds. I think that was it for the base. I did hemp seeds, water, and some garlic, nutritional yeast. I think that was about it. Maybe I put a lemon in there. No, I don't think I put a lemon this time. That was it. Just a real simple dressing. So I had that on a big bed of lettuce, and I had green onions, radishes, and a ton of carrots. That was my salad today. And then afterwards for dessert, I had some peanut butter, apple, a little bit of date syrup. Yum, yum, yum. Linda, hello. Deb, welcome back. You guys are all coming back. So happy to see you all. Chantal, can't wait till you join again. Family misses you. Victoria, hello from Missouri. Happy to see you. Lydia, okay, water fasting today, then eat to live for dinner. Love it. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. So day 4 of our 4-day Eat to Live workshop for the 5-day challenge. We are also on day 4 of our Eat to Live challenge. So how's it going? Sarah says the house is yours today. Oh, I love days like that. It's very rare for me. That's awesome. I'm having a hot flash. I'm going to turn my fan on. If you're watching the replay, as always, let me know that you're watching the replay down below in the comments. And if you can share this video so other people might get the Eat to Live awesomeness, please do that. And then let me know in the comment section and I will give you a shout out for sharing. Thank you in advance if you do that. So what are we talking about today? We're going to be talking about our journeys, and we're going to be talking about how we can improve those journeys today. Let me get my iPad hooked up. I've already got it streaming, but I got to get it hooked up into this meeting here. Hey, there it is. Okay. And then I'm going to change that back to there. I did it. Yeah, Lydia, thank you. Shared it to her page. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Deb says my zucchini boats from the challenge are in the oven now. Yum, yum, yum. Love that. Don't we just love challenges? Because then we don't have to think about anything. Someone else has already done all the thinking. Coach Nancy, she's amazing. That's weird, Melissa. I mean, okay, so I see a Melissa, but I also see a Facebook user. So I'm going to say you're just Melissa today. Kind of amazing. What is it like? 1 out of 4 ain't bad, or 2 out of 4 ain't bad, right? Aloha, hello. I love spending time with you guys. So many of you are family members, so I love it when you come on here and support and try to talk everybody into joining the family because it's amazing in there. Facebook user says, oh my God, the blue and gold crisp is so yummy. I'm so glad you love it. Okay. Today we're oh, where's my pencil? Uh-oh. That can be bad. Hold on. It might be over there. One sec. I gotta make sure I don't take all the cords. Yeah, I think it's on. There it is. Just watching a TV program and relaxing for a little bit before the workshop. Here's my pencil. So, what are we talking about today? Day 4. Come on. Day 4, future you. We're going to celebrate a little bit, and we're going to talk about where you go from here. So, good, Linda says, loved the recipes in this challenge. They're delish, and I'd never have eaten them otherwise. Don't you love that? That's such a great, I love that. So we're going to start off with that one being our win. Well, we'll start with this one being the first win from Facebook user who says, The blue and gold crisp is so yummy. So there's a win there. We've got the win from Linda. Love the recipes in this challenge, right? Amazing recipes. I know. Oh, wait. So is it both today too, Melissa? You're both? Um yeah, it's so strange because I see you, but then is this also you? I don't know. I don't think that's you. I'm not sure. Peggy, thank you, my dear. You're looking great too in your little blue pea. Hi, Peggy. Peggy's one of our accelerators. She's in the accelerator program and in the family. Hello. Nope, it's not you, the other one. Okay. Amen. Recipes are phenomenal. I'm so glad to hear that. Peggy loves the pizza boats too. That's amazing. So we have some wins recipe wise. Give me some other wins. Actually, I think I have. Yeah. Let's share a win from this challenge. So far we've heard, let me know in the comment section some of your wins from this challenge. Have you lost any weight? If it wasn't about weight loss, what are you experiencing in your body? How does your body feel? Tell me about that. Did you have any wins along the lines of, just not having to think of anything? All the prep is done for you. So it was just maybe a less stressful few days or whatever. Bernie says, hello. Hello again, Bernie. I'm so glad to see you. Glad you made it for this last day of our workshop. So glad you're all here. So let me know some of your wins in the comment section. I just want to focus for a little bit because sometimes we get caught up in the things that we didn't do and we forget to congratulate ourselves for the things that we did accomplish. And oftentimes, for instance, this one that Facebook user just put up, feeling a bit of clarity. I love that. That's actually the perfect win to share that I want to talk about for a sec, because that is the type of win that we might gloss over. We might not even acknowledge it and not even think about it. And then we forget that, we forget all that stuff that happens to us when we do eat to live, and it makes us feel so good. Clarity, things like this, right? Bernie has more energy. Love this, Melissa. She says, I've lost half a pound each day. That's amazing. Love having a decided meal plan for sure. Half a pound each day, and it's only been 4 days, so we lost 2 pounds already. That's amazing. Linda says, win is not taking no from myself for an answer. Oh, stand up to that ruthless Linda. She's a real brute, isn't she? But it's so good that we learn that it's possible for us to follow a plan, and it's possible for us to eat this way, but then also feel really good too, right? Oh, Meredith, I love this. You said, I had a problem with emotional turbulence and thought about your tools we learned on day 2 and was able to get through the I don't know what that says, but some type of chocolate. Amazing. So you had a win with not eating something you didn't want to eat. That's amazing. And all because of mindset, right? All because of how we manage our emotions. So good. Linda, you're not a brute in real life. I know you. But sometimes our brain can be brutes, right? Like sometimes we feel like it's we have a bully in here, right? Chantal, amazing. Started planning and prepping again. And also you decided you're joining the family too. So that's a win. Sarah says she loves the chili. That's so good. Linda. And Sarah says, so nice to have the meals thought out. Yep. Lots of wins, you guys. Look at all these wins. So many. That's amazing. Okay. So we have some really, really good wins. Today, we're going to talk more about, and keep in mind too, that just because you did this 5 days, you can do it again any other time. I know so many people who've done some of my challenges, and then they'll just kind of like keep doing them back to back. And we are almost finished with the 21-day challenge. That's going to be going into the family within the next few days or like week or something. So if you guys are joining the family, you can get another 21-day challenge plus a whole bunch of other ones that are already in there too. But we're all going to be doing a 21-day challenge together as well after this 5-day challenge. So there's more motivation to come, more recipes and all that. So it's just a reason to kind of, I need to turn my phone off real quick. Just a reason to consider joining the family, because the price of admission for the family is crazy. And it's actually the same amount we used to charge for 21-day challenges anyways. So just saying. Right. And Melissa says, this is so true. It amazes me how big the challenge meals are. Reminds me the size I need to do on my own. Exactly. And that can help us start to learn about our hunger and satiety too. If we've always been like out of touch with what our hunger is, or I was just talking to someone today who joined the Eat to Live Accelerator. I was on the phone with her and she was talking, or on Zoom with her, and she was talking about it's just the size of the meals, just wanting to know the size of the meals, right? Because oftentimes, especially when we're doing standard American diet eating, we're overeating so much, not because there's anything wrong with us, but because our body and our brain are asking for more nutrients. Like our brain is like, I'm not getting what I need, so let's eat more because maybe it's in this next bite, right? And so we tend to overeat when we're eating that type of food. Whereas on Eat to Live, it's completely the opposite. We want these massive meals, right? Like we want huge meals. We want to be eating in a way that's mindful enough. Like when we're first practicing mindfulness, it can take a lot of concentration. But like nowadays, when I'm eating, I know the few signals that I get when I've had enough. And it's because I've practiced that over this last couple of years. I've really practiced understanding when my body has had enough and what are those signals in my brain. By the way, for those of you who are watching I didn't plan to talk about this, but what are some signals that you receive when you know you're full or when you know you've had enough or you're getting to enough? What are some signals? Just so we can share that. Maybe that's something you could take away from today as well. For me, let me know in the comment section, what are some signals that you get? For me, it's like this just quick little voice that goes, "Oh, I feel like that's enough." It's just kind of like a signal. I'm like, "Oh." Sometimes I have to burp a little bit. My daughter does that too, which is funny. She told me that one day. But mostly it's usually just it's a feeling like, oh, and then it stops tasting as good too. When I notice the food doesn't taste as good, that's when I kind of know to stop. Let's see. Facebook user asks, wondering when does the 21-day challenge begin? Not exactly sure. It's going to be in the next, it'll either be Monday or the Monday after, like in a few days or in a week and a half. Okay. Yeah. And you say that it doesn't taste as yummy as when I started. Same with me. Yeah. Meredith says, I find when I get all the nutrients I need, I naturally reduce the amount of food I eat. Exactly. Right. And that's just your brain and your body realizing that you have a ton of nutrients. So you don't need as much. Right. And when you're having Eat to Live foods, like you can eat with abandon anyway. There's like, make it lettuce based, and then you don't have to worry about how much you eat, right? And be working on the recognizing those signals and those symptoms of when you are full. And then that's how weight loss can be so easy on Eat to Live, right? Compared to other things that we do where it's based on like portion control and points and stuff like that. Facebook user says, I do love that these recipes seem to have plenty enough food. Sometimes I can't finish it, which is great. Exactly. That's the whole point here. Like, we design these meal plans for all different body sizes and all different caloric needs. And so we do sort of a basic thing for people who are a little bit smaller. You want to start listening to your hunger signals, right? And for folks who are larger, have larger caloric needs, it's or maybe athletic, active, right? You want to perhaps add some more vegetables or whatever, some non-starchy vegetables, that kind of thing. But the whole point here is just to sort of see how much we need ish and work off that, start to really get aware. And Peggy says, after yesterday's video, re-listen to 1 Pound Down. You're in my head and I have so much energy. I'm so glad to hear that. The 1 Pound Down, she's referring to the 1 Pound Down system that we use in the Eat to Live family, which is a simple 3-step system that will get us to that healthy weight. It will get us to understanding our hunger and satiety. It will get us to understand how to stop emotionally eating. It does all that just in 3 simple steps. And as Peggy demonstrated, watch it once. It's amazing, but watch it again and you'll learn new things. Just watch it over and over again. Linda says, I know I'm full when the food stopped tasting great. I want to lean back in the chair and I'm easily distracted from my food. Oh, that's so interesting. I never heard about the want to lean back thing. That's probably true. I got to start watching that one. And seeing if that happens for me too. That's really interesting, and easily distracted from food. I'm not sure if I'm ever easily distracted. No, I tend to like, especially if I'm eating eat to live foods, I tend to try to distract myself anyway. Like I watch TV while I'm eating or whatever on purpose because, or I work while I'm eating because why do I have to pay attention to it? If I'm good enough at hearing when those signals are, like, why am I paying attention to a 30, 40-minute salad? you know? Um, but we want to learn what those signals are first before we go into that kind of drone type eating, right? Right. Food doesn't taste as yummy for Peggy. Melissa has a burp too, but that is new. Or maybe you just haven't noticed it before, right? It's interesting. And Sarah says, not as interested in the meal, slowing down, eating, and a little fullness in my stomach. Yeah, you get all those signals. Peggy, I have enough leftovers to get through the weekend. That's awesome. I made a huge salad today. Now I can tell exactly like when it's in my bowl, how big is it going to be in my eating, like in my tossing, my salad tossing bowl. I can tell how much is in there when I put it into my 2-quart bowl to eat, if it's going to be too much or too little. Today, like I made way too much salad. And so I have a whole other container of it, which I don't love to have pre-dressed cold salad. Like I don't love leftovers in that way, but I do try to get myself to eat it. I know I'll eat it tomorrow because it was really good with all that fruit in there. I love fruit salads that have a lot of fruit in it. Okay, enough talking. Enough blabbing. I got to move on here. Okay, so envision future you. What does this mean? Why is this important? I always try to end these workshops on this point here because I think it is such an important point. Envisioning, like we talked about, it was a day or two ago, we talked about setting goals, right? Envisioning that future you who's got this thing figured out. So what do I mean by that? Like, here, I'm going to add another page here. So let's pretend, let's imagine us 5 years down the line. Okay. Whatever age you are right now, add 5 years. That's you. Now we are envisioning what could be, like, what would that be like 5 years down the line? So perhaps we've gotten to our goal weight. Let's imagine the future that is, ideal, right? So let's say we've gotten to our goal weight. Done. We have lots of energy. We are active. We exercise, whatever that means to us. We have great digestion. These are just some of the things that are, typical, but there's a lot of other ones too, like disease reversal, perhaps. So like maybe if we had diabetes, maybe our blood sugar got a little bit better, or if we had high blood pressure, maybe that came down, right? Disease reversal. Oops. Maybe we have disease prevention, right? Like maybe our risk factors got better. Maybe we have, let's see, what else could we envision if we got to that, right? Just a lot more knowledge. And perhaps we are a really great influence for those around us 5 years down the line, right? So this is one option, right? This could be what happens to you in 5 years. Also, there's like perhaps, I'm running out of room here, but maybe there's that just like confidence that you're doing everything you can for your body to stay healthy, right? It's not like, oh, I know, like people come on these strategy calls with me and they will say all the time, I feel like I'm a ticking time bomb, right? I feel like I'm a year away from this happening or this happening or this happening. Like I'm okay right now, but I don't know what's going to happen in a few years, right? I hear this all the time. And let's imagine a future where we have figured that out, right? Like we have actually gotten that figured out. So now we're at our goal weight, we have energy, we're active, we walk a lot, we have good digestion, we've reversed diseases, prevented them. We know so much more, we influence those around us, and we're super, super confident that we can continue to do that. Okay, that's one possibility in the future. Okay, that's one possibility. There's another one, and I know you know what that one looks like. Possibility number 2. We don't do anything. We keep going exactly how we're going right now. What does that look like? I'm just going to do the opposite of these, right? Like weight gain, low energy, tired, tired, inactive, bad digestion, risk factors get worse, diseases progress, confusion, more confusion. Everyone around you eats like you, right? So it's all standard American diet. Everyone around you is feeling that way too. And just lack of clarity, lack of confidence. How does this one sound? Let me know in the comment section. How does that one sound? It just gets worse and worse and worse. And for some of us, it means a heart attack that takes our life. It means cancer progression that takes our life, right? And even if it's not that serious, this one is important. And this one is important, just how much energy we have in our body, how much energy we feel for our daily life. So we're either on a trajectory of getting better or we're on a trajectory of getting worse, right? And it doesn't have to be scary. We don't even have to worry about this disease stuff. But I'd be worried about low energy and not feeling like I could, take advantage of my life and the time that I have. That to me is worth it. Like I got young kids. In 5 years, they're going to be 10 and 7. And I want to be able to play with them still. I want to be active. I want to be an example of exercise for them and I want to be an example of someone who takes care of their body. I want to be an example of somebody who eats healthy and fuels my body, right? These things are so important to me to pass down. What are we passing down? Right? I know Chantal says, well, if you put it like that. Bernie says, been there, done that. Yeah. Linda says, no choice here, right? It's obvious which one we want based on what we choose. Okay, let me take Jasmine's question real quick. Do you have to eat salads? Is it possible to succeed on Eat to Live without them? I never get sick of soup, but when it's 40 degrees outside, it's hard for me to eat salads. You don't have to eat salads, right? So there's alternatives to salads, for instance, which would just be like a bunch of vegetables, like crudité kind of a thing. Like you could just eat a cucumber, you could just eat a carrot, whatever. They could be room temperature. You could slightly warm them if you want. We do want to get some raw vegetables every day for sure, though, right? But there's ways to get salad and have it be warm. So a couple things you might not have thought of yet, Jasmine. Number one of our favorite tricks is whatever soup you're having, just make the green base. So like 5, 6, 7 cups of greens or whatever, romaine, whatever, and just pour your soup on top, right? It's weird at first. Make sure it's really hot. Like it's weird at first, but it's so warm and comforting. My other favorite suggestion is make a water saute every week, or every 4 or 5 days. Make a huge water saute with a bunch of different stuff in it. Just throw it in the fridge. Have that ready for you. Do the same thing with the base of greens and warm up that water saute, and then put several cups of the water saute on top of the salad greens. And you can even add some of your dressing if you like a nice nut-based dressing. So you're getting some nuts, make sure there's some beans in there, whatever. These are warm salads, right? So that's the alternative during the winter time, and they're so delicious. I promise. It sounds really weird at first, but you got to try it and let me know what you think. Right, Linda. I feel the same about my grandkids. I want to be a vibrant presence in their life. Absolutely. We don't want to just be, sitting on the couch watching them play. We want to be in there, like laughing with them and tickling and having fun, right? And we want to feel that way inside of our own body. We want to feel present, connected. We want to feel energetic and lively. It's not even about necessarily being there for the loved ones. Of course, it's about that, but like it's about being there for ourselves, right? Right, Bernie, good point. Love a bunch of bite sized kale pieces in a hot soup. Absolutely. That's a good one. Peggy says micro salad is an easy way to eat salad. So you mean like the kind of food processor blended type thing? That's one way to do it. I'm not a huge fan, but it is a way. It is a way to do that. Yeah, Bernie agrees with Linda for sure. Having that vibrancy, right, and being present in the lives of our loved ones. So, let's talk about what's possible for you in the family. We're going to talk a little bit about the family today. Get you ready to join because hopefully you're planning on coming in on Monday. But I want to talk about sweet fruition. This thing here, this little graphic. If you're in the family, you know what I'm talking about. But we have this button in the family. It's the sweet fruition button. And what is sweet fruition? So it's the ultimate level, the black belt kind of level of being a nutritarian or a healthy eater. You don't have to be a nutritarian to be in the family, remember. But your ultimate level, your weight loss goal, the way you want to feel, the way you're eating, lack of drama about food, right? Like not a bunch of emotional eating, that kind of thing. Sweet fruition is that level where we've gotten to the point where we've reached all those goals. And so we call that sweet fruition because we have this cute little like plant theme, growth theme in the family that when you come in, you're like a little seedling. And when you have blossomed fully into a tree and you're at sweet fruition, it's because you not only understand how to do this for yourself consistently with you don't emotionally eat and all that kind of stuff, but you also, as I was saying before, you're also like a beacon of light, a beacon of influence for others around you too, right? Isn't that a beautiful vision? And that is what's possible for you in the Eat to Live family. There's a whole program in there that takes you step by step on how to get there. We'll tell you exactly what to do, which videos to watch, what parts of the academy go with what, and we will guide you little by little down that road to the path to sweet fruition, to get you to your healthy goal weight, to get you to feeling really great and vibrant. Okay. And then once you get there, you get a special little present from me. You press this button and it takes you to another page, which takes you to another page. You got to jump through a hoop or two. And then I send you this nice little gift. So it's a really fun thing to do in the family, but we're all working towards it, right? Okay. So that's the success path. Now, remember we talked about Teresa the other day, one of our family members who's made some amazing progress. Obviously, she's feeling great. This is her right now. Feeling so good. She's recently lost over 33 pounds in 2022 because she got coached. Okay? Because she got coached. She came on some coaching calls. It was a little tough for her in the beginning because she was really holding on to some thoughts that she had, some beliefs that she had. And I coached her through those thoughts and those beliefs. And I helped her understand some little things that she could do step by step to change these things and get moving again. And that's when she found her confidence again and she found her motivation and her momentum. And now she's the one that has taken this thing and just blown it out of the water. But the thing I want to say is that it's possible to all of you too. Not just Teresa, not because she's some unicorn and there's some magic thing that happened. The only magic thing that happened is she got coached regularly. That's it. We just kept working on the things that were holding her back. She got coached regularly. She used the 1 pound down system, which is the system that I told you about. And if you're outside of the US, you can call it the 1 kilo down system if you want. 1 pound down system. It's 3 simple steps. I teach it to you in there. And if you talk to Teresa, she would say, she has said before that it was getting back to the 1 pound down system and actually doing it, not just watching the videos, but actually doing all 3 steps in her life and practicing. Sorry, it's like this fan is blowing on my hairs, which is like making my neck itch. How annoying. So now my face is going to be all red, but like, sorry guys, real life over here. Okay. So she used the 1 pound down system. She repeatedly did the steps, learned them, made them her own. And this is how she created success, by getting coached. Okay. I want to tell you about another individual. Oh, this guy. He's so special to me. He's so important to me. Joe. He was a client of mine back in January of 2020. So obviously that was right before COVID hit. We had a 3-month private coaching program with him. He did, back in the day, the family wasn't open yet. I hadn't created it yet. But back in the day, I had the academy, the Eat to Live Academy. And then I had private coaching. Okay. So I put together like a little hybrid for him where he did the academy and the private coaching. He would come and get coached once a week with me, and he would work on the lessons that he was learning from the academy. Okay. We would drill them and help him understand them more, whatever. He would ask questions and bring it back to his real life. When Joe came to me, he called himself an extreme binger. Okay. And he was in a lot of pain emotionally. I still remember our first call where I was, trying to hear more about him and understand his situation. And I still remember the words he said. I'm an extreme binger. I feel out of control. I feel hopeless. I've never been able to get it. He's like, I was athletic in high school, and since then it's just gone downhill. He came to me and he was 320 pounds ish. I think it was 320. And his goal was 200. That's, those are zeros. 200 was his goal. Came to me at 320, just feeling terrible. And these pictures, he's a pastor. So this is a picture of him from when I first met him, or right before I first met him. And this is him today. So Joe and I coached together for 3 months, and then we lost touch because of COVID. And he emailed me a couple months ago to give me an update, progress report. I hadn't heard from him since. And turns out he ended up losing, so he lost 28 pounds when we were working together in private coaching. And he stopped binging. Whoops. And he stopped binging. And then he emailed me a couple months ago to tell me that he also went on to lose another 72 pounds by doing a bunch more work on himself. And he emailed me to say thank you, because it was the mindset stuff and the work that he put in those next couple of years that changed everything for him. And it all started with the mindset stuff that I'm always blabbing about. And what do I mean when I say mindset stuff? I want to just make this note here. I didn't say this yesterday, or any of the other days, but I said it on a strategy call today, and I think it's really important. What I'm teaching you, I always say that I'm teaching you mindset stuff, but what I'm really teaching you is that you have personal power to change. Okay. Now, right now, you don't think you have that power, but you do. And that's what I teach you in my programs. When I say mindset, I mean empowerment, right? You have the personal power. And like right now, so many of you are thinking, oh, the food is too strong. I'm too addicted. I'm too far gone. I've gained too much weight, that kind of a thing. No, that's not the truth. What I teach you in my programs is that everyone has this. Everyone has that personal power, the ability to change, the ability to overcome anything you're going through. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. Okay, so instead of going from disempowered, hopeless, worried, frustrated, confused, you go to confidence, understanding, peace, empowerment, motivation, movement, momentum, right? That's the difference between these two. was personal power. That's the difference between these two is personal power. And that is the difference between these two, personal power. Joe reached out to me to tell me that he lost another 72 pounds, meaning he has lost a total of 100 pounds now. And when he came to me, he was a hopeless, extreme binger. And now he's down 100 pounds. He's only 20 pounds from his original goal weight. What else do I have to say? There's nothing else to say. If you learn this personal power stuff, you got it. But the best part about this is, you guys, it's not just like Weight Watchers points. It's not just some arbitrary point system that doesn't apply to anything else. What I teach is life coaching stuff. So if you learn how to use this stuff in the way that I teach you, you can apply it to anything in your life. You can apply it to how much money you make, what your relationships are like. Remember yesterday we were talking about Gabby and her mother-in-law, right? You can apply it to anything. Apply it to your relationship with your kids. Apply it to your relationship with your mother. Apply it to the work that you do. Maybe you want to get a promotion. Maybe you want to make more money. Maybe whatever. Maybe you want to start a knitting group. I don't know. But when you learn this stuff, then you get to actually do any of it. Anything that you can think of, you can do. And that's why we're life coaches, because we know healthy eating doesn't really have much to do with the food. I mean, it does. We know Eat to Live, it does actually have a lot to do with it. But being consistent for the rest of your life, that's all up here. Okay. That's mindset. That's personal power. That's, belief in yourself. That's what that is. So let me teach you. Okay. I want to teach that to you. Yeah. Good one. Another answer to that question, Lydia, is to add sprouts to soup. Very good idea. Jasmine. And then Melissa says, we're talking about sweet fruition. And she says, I'm not sure I'll ever be brave enough to push the button. Well, yes, you can be. You will be. I promise you will be. Stick with us. We'll get you there. All right. So a few more testimonies here today about the family. You've heard me say it before. I don't know how much else I could say. It's amazing in there. The people are amazing. They're exactly the kind of people you want in your corner. And then this one I want to point out to you for a sec. Someone who joined the Eat to Live family for a full year. Now I'm just going to talk to you about the difference between joining yearly and monthly real quick. And I'll tell you the difference. Financially, one is that you get 2 months free. So that's pretty amazing. But what I really want to talk to you about, so just consider joining yearly at this time, right? What I really want to talk to you about is the commitment that occurs when you do something for a full year, right? The additional progress that you will make by saying, I'm going to join for a year. Like, we have another guy named, well, I won't share his name because he's in the group privately, but, there's another guy in our group who joined in the very beginning as a founding member, and he left for a little bit. And then he found after he left that he was struggling so much without us that he wanted to come back in. He begged to come back in when it was in between a launch cycle. We weren't open actually, but I was like, of course you can come back in because he's amazing. And I was like, well, what if you consider joining for a year? And he was like, I was already going to do that. He's like, I need to commit. This is it. I need to be in for a full year. I was like, all right, let's do it. So I just want you to consider, if you are considering joining, consider doing it for a full year, because that's like drawing that line in the sand and being like, look, this is what I'm doing for the next year. I'm going to focus on my health. I'm going to focus on learning these messages, learning these lessons, and really putting that into play. You can join for a month if you want. There's like no pressure, but I'm just trying to like get you to understand this is more of a month. This is more than a month of work, right? Yeah, Melissa, exactly. I'm beginning a Frisbee club. Needed to do it for a couple years. That's right. You got to commit to stuff, right? Oh, Linda says, I can't imagine being without my Eat to Live family now, right? That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to be so addictive. It's like a good form of addiction, right? Having those people around you, these wonderful, wonderful people. I'm telling you, I got the best audience on the planet and the best Eat to Live family on the planet. It's incredible. All right, let's just talk a little bit about, okay, registration. We're opening up on Monday. What's today? Thursday, right? Today is Thursday. Challenge is done tomorrow on Friday. We're all going to just take a break Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, ding, 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 8 a.m. Pacific, we open the family. You can join first thing Monday morning, okay? You're going to be taken to a page where you can decide how you want to join up. So you either do the monthly or you do the yearly. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how that works. I was going to take you into the family. Maybe I should do that. I just want to make sure that there's no like private posts up at the top. Oh, I know what I can do. I can just sort it by, oh, Nancy's got one at the top. Perfect. Anyone who's in the family, don't post right now so I can take you guys in here. And let me see how to share real quick. Present screen, window. How do I do this? Guys. Oh, this one? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Here is the Eat to Live family. Can you see it? This is what it's like when you sign into the family. Okay. Let me just go back here and see. Yeah. Okay. So this is what it's like when you sign into the family. Did I mess something up? Is it still working? Okay, hold on. Let me come over here so I can see my screen too to make sure everything's working how I want to. Okay, so when you first sign into the family, you're taken into something that kind of looks like Facebook a little bit, to be honest, okay? That's by design. I wanted it to be familiar to you, but this is not on Facebook. This is on its own private social media network. You can see the web address up here, eattolivefamily.com. It's on its own website, basically. And all the people who are in here, but it's only people who are interested in Eat to Live, interested in weight loss, healthy eating, whatever. Okay. You can access your members here. You got private messages, things like that. And then all the stuff that's really important is down here. So events, for instance, if we went to the event tab, you'd be able to see all the upcoming coaching calls. These are accelerator coaching calls, but we've also got just live coaching calls, for instance, like I'm live coaching this coming Saturday, just doing regular coaching, right? And then there's all the other calls there too. We're going to be doing our holiday workshop coming up this month, October, November, December. So if you want some extra additional support, coaching and getting through the holidays and being successful this year for the first time ever, maybe join us and we'll help you get through the holidays. That's a special bonus workshop that we're doing. We also have, so I'll come down here just in order, the Havens. Havens is where these private groups that we have within here. So this private 12-month group is for folks who've been in for 12 months and they get an extra coaching call every month, which is super fun. And then this is the private Haven for the accelerator folks. Okay. Then what I want to show you is like where everything is housed in the family is the courses section. So you have the Quick Start program here, which is that 1 pound down system I was telling you about. This is the first thing that you do when you come into the family. You learn, it's just like about 5 hours worth of content. You learn the system and then you start actually using it, right? There's a lot of detail in here when it seems really simple just reading it, but there's like so much detail in here to tell you how this actually works in the course itself. So once you've done the Quick Start program, you start to use that stuff. We've got a resource library. I have to update this a little bit more, but some videos that we love and things like that. This is the success path I was telling you about. So all the different stages that you're in and how to get to those goals you're looking for. And then here's where the button is that you can press that button when you're ready, when you feel like you've gotten there, right? So a success path. And then this is the one I was telling you, Joe, my previous client who did private coaching with me and the academy is here in the family. You can access that full program here. It's an 8-week digital coaching course. So it's like taking a class. And I teach you all this mindset stuff in great detail. It only takes about probably 1 to 2 hours a week for 8 weeks to learn all of these lessons. But then we've got a bunch of really good like FAQ videos, extra videos. We've got bonuses and things like that too. So that's the academy. You get access to that. Then this is crazy. This weight loss vlog, learn alongside Sherry as she re-loses her pregnancy weight after the birth of her twins. I've been vlogging since 2020. I haven't put anything up recently, but I have some videos to upload. But look at all these videos from my journey of when I was losing the weight to get to here. Like for instance, all the cancer stuff. This is what happened during my cancer journey. Back here is when I was having issues with my stomach, trying to figure all that out. You can see what my weights were at the time. Right now I'm at like 130, 132 or whatever. I was at 155 back then, kind of thing. So you can see that all those videos. And then the replays of all the live calls that we've ever done. I mean, there's like a bazillion of them in here. So if you ever need any coaching, it's all in here. We got bonus calls. We've got welcome calls. We've got kitchen. We've had study guides. Nancy's done pressure cooker classes, so much content in here. And then we also have the challenges, right? So we have all the 5-day challenges that we've done, but we also get a 21-day challenge every quarter when you're in the Eat to Live family. So you can come and download those as well and use them. So that's really nice value. Then we also have a recipe book, and then that's not, there's FAQ stuff. So that is the Eat to Live family. Oh yeah, Chantal's mentioning the vlogs, my weight loss vlogs. And there's such a wonderful lesson in there. There's a vlog that it's mentioned in there too. It'll tell you which one it is, but this lesson about walking with pride. And that was one that really hit Chantal, and it really hit me too. That's why I shared it. And then Melissa's saying she was listening to some of the Academy last night in the kitchen while prepping. Such a nice thing to do, right? Yeah. And Linda, I love that comment. Okay, let me be done with that. Oh, and then like you can see the people down here too, like everyone who's online, you can talk to people. Yeah, it's just a pretty amazing place to be. And I hope you consider joining. Let's see. So Facebook user asks, where do you actually go to sign up on Monday? Is it a link on email or a web address, or yes? So if you are signed up for the email list, we will be sending out a bazillion emails next week to tell you where to go. But I'll just tell you in advance right now where to go, because it's really easy. You can't join right now, but this is the link you'll go to, thewateringmouth.com/family. Okay. Wateringmouth.com/family. Can't join right now, but when it is available, you will be able to just go to that website, and that's where you join. Okay. There'll be a bunch of links up there that'll say join now. So on Monday morning, you'll be able to do that. And now let me get my iPad real quick just to kind of wrap this up. What time is it? Oh, I still have some time. Oh my gosh, I'm amazing. What's happening? Who am I? Are we in the Twilight Zone? I'm like on time for everything. What is happening? Okay. So, yes. So the family opens. Wait, how do I get that off of there? Why is that showing? That weird record button. Okay, well, we're just going to have to pretend like it's not there. I don't know why you're doing that. Oh, because it's not supposed to be doing that. There we go. Okay. Eat to Live family. Open registration Monday, October 10th. Okay. Yes, I'm going to share pricing right now. Just hold on one second. I know. Who am I? Like, what is happening? On time? I mean, oh, and Sarah says, I love the recipes and the challenges and vlogs and the group coaching. It's all amazing. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we do coaching there, but you get 2 coaching calls with me every month. So the way that works is it's a group coaching call, so everyone can come on the call. I coach like 3, 4, 5, 6 people at a time. Whatever you want to be coached on, I'll just coach just you and me. I'll coach you on whatever you want to be coached on for 10, 20, 30 minutes, whatever, however long it takes to kind of get through that particular issue. And then you can come back on the next call too. And Nancy and Lydia often do coaching calls as well. Sometimes they'll do 1 or 2 calls a month as well. So you can get plenty of coaching in there. It's amazing. And that, I just got to say, that's the best part of the group. That's the whole reason the group is there, is so that y'all can get coached and watch other people get coached to really make those changes. But then I just threw in a whole billion other things too to help. Linda says, join. All right. So I'm going to talk about pricing now. Let's move down. Oh, wait, before we get to pricing. Oh, wait, I can't do this one yet. I put this in the wrong order. Hold on. Let's get to pricing first, and then I'll come back to that one. Okay, let's just talk about the value. Okay, this is just value. This is not what I'm charging you. Okay, the value of what's in there, right? So we just talked about all this. It's on a network that's like Facebook's, Facebook style, $49 a month value. 2 group coaching calls, at least $97 a month value. Sometimes there's 4 calls anyway. That quick start program, 1 pound down system, $49 value or more. 8-week Eat to Live Academy. I have sold this 100 times for $497, over 100 times. Weight loss vlog, at least, 290. Like, these are really low ball numbers because, like, come on. Coaching call replays, all those crazy replays, $197 value. Recipe book, blah, 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 75, what 21 day challenges, blah, 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 right? Like, all this value, $1,692 worth of value minimum. Like, like that's a stupid number. It's like way more than that. If I was actually going to individually charge you for everything, you'd be paying so much. But it's like, it's so dumb what I'm charging this time, like so dumb. The reason I'm doing this is because I want you in there. I want you to have no reason to not join, right? Because I want everyone in for the holiday season. That is my main goal right now. I want everyone in for the holiday season so we can all work through this thing together and not have a big disaster of a holiday season, stay on track, maintain or just gain just a little bit, but understand how to lose it if we need to. We're going to be planning out exactly what we're going to be eating. We're going to figure out how to be okay with that and not be frustrated. We're not going to deprive ourselves this holiday season. We are going to have some of that food that we're really interested in having, perhaps cookies, whatever it is that we actually want to have for the holidays, but we're not going to go overboard. That's what we're going to teach you how to do this year, okay? And I want you in there. So it's really dumb how much I'm charging, but I'm for sure not going to charge you anywhere near $1,692, okay? And I already told you this yesterday. I spoiled it already. But what you're actually going to pay, you guys, this is so dumb, okay? You're going to be so surprised. Usually what I charge you is what we've been charging is $297 to join as a join fee, and then it's $49 a month. That's usually what I charge, okay? And that's what we charged last time, but we're not doing that this time, okay? This time, it's only going to be $49. What? 49 bucks to get in? Are you kidding me? That's it. That's all I'm charging this time. $49 to get in. That's it. 49 bucks. What excuse do you have? You have no excuse. Your excuses are invalid. You have to join. And this is a monthly price, okay? So $49 a month. Let me just make this real clear. So it's $49 a month, but it's cancel anytime, right? So essentially, you can get all of this value for 49 bucks, and then you could just leave, right? You can cancel that. You can go binge watch everything you want, take 30 days, binge watch it, and then leave. It's not going to be, it's nowhere near $1,692. It's such a stupid deal, but I want you in there. Okay. Now, the other thing to keep in mind, as I was saying, remember when I was saying, like this person here joined for a year, which I really, really highly recommend. We got some yearly folks in here, don't we? I know Sarah's in yearly. Many of you have been in for over a year anyhow. I know several of you. I think Melissa, you're on yearly as well. It's only $490 a year. And let's do the math. That means 2 months free, right? That's stupid too. If we do the math on that one, $490 divided by 12, you end up paying like just over 40 bucks a month. Are you kidding me? 40 bucks? Come on. Deb, in for a year. Yep, awesome. Linda says, I'm a penny pincher. I won't spend money on myself, but my experience to date, I cannot believe how much value I receive daily from the family. The coaching alone is worth 4 times the monthly fee. Mic drop. What else can you say? What else could you say? It's dumb. You got to get in. If you don't, come on, I can't help you. Right? Okay. Facebook user says they can't wait. Let me know in the comment section who's joining that's watching this. If you're watching this. So Facebook user I know is coming in. Chantal, I know you're coming back in with us. We've already got some folks who are on yearly here. Okay. The last thing I want to do is, now that we have done the pricing, we know it's like super great investment, super affordable. Let me know in the comment section if you're on the fence and you're not sure if you want to join or not. Marsha, yay! Marsha's going to join. I'm so excited. Marsha, can't wait. Marsha, can't wait. That's awesome. I'm so excited, Marsha. Thank you. Yeah, Sarah is in yearly. That's right. Shelly is going to join too. Yay, Shelly. You guys, I got to do this one, right? It's like Chantal says, see you all on Monday. Yay. Okay. Facebook user on the fence. Tell me, why are you on the fence? Why are you on the fence? I want to know. I want to help you through that one. Okay. Meredith says, I'm joining yearly. Yay, Meredith. Yay. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so excited to welcome you guys in. You crack me up too. This is going to be so much fun, you guys. Really, we're going to get to know each other so well. Yeah, that's right. Melissa says Shelly's having a yard sale this weekend, so she'll definitely be able to join. If you need me to loan you the money, just kidding. Let me know, Facebook user, why are you on the fence? What feels risky for you? $49 and you can leave anytime and have thousands of dollars worth of value. Why wouldn't you join? What are you worried about? That's what I want to know. Yay, Shelly. Shelly says, I wish. Yeah, it's going to be amazing, you guys. We're going to get in. We're going to have, we always have a, I'm so glad to hear all of you are joining. I'm so excited. We're going to be, we always do this whenever we open registration again. The following Saturday, we have what we call, well, now we do an AMA, which is like a Ask Me Anything. All three of us coaches get on and you can ask us anything. We also try to do some like breakout rooms so we can meet each other and talk a little bit. So we'll be doing that. I believe that's the Saturday after. Let me see. So yes, I'm coaching on the 8th, and then the 15th is we're at 1 Pacific. We're having that AMA welcome mixer. So you'll get to meet your family, start off with a bang and all that. Oh, yay. Free Spirit is also in the family. She says, Sherry is the best cheerleader and a guru of what we need to do to motivate ourselves to do what will make us healthy. There we go. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. I know, Free Spirit. I've gotten to coach her recently, and I just love to get to coach you guys. Okay. Justine says, on the fence, but I want to join. Yay! Currency exchange rate to South Africa is steep per month. That makes a lot of sense. But just imagine, say the join fee was back in, right? And just do it for, say, 1 or 2 months, right? 1 or 2 months. Just do 1 or 2 months, see how that goes. I know even if it's, if it's the yearly, it's probably too steep for you right now. I totally get it. But what I want to say is, what I want to actually ask you and sort of challenge you with is, so you're thinking about purchasing a service, right? You're like, all right, I'm going to purchase this thing and I'm afraid I might not get my money's worth, right? Because it's expensive with the exchange rate, right? But what we want to see is that you're not buying an iPhone, you're buying your health and your mental clarity and your emotional stability. That's what you're buying when you join the Eat to Live family. Okay. You are stepping into a world, and I'm not just saying this, like I actually truly believe this. You are stepping into a world that is going to show you how to be more emotionally stable, how to do less emotional eating, how to have more confidence in yourself. It's a community of amazing. I mean, can you not tell how amazing this community is just in the comment section of these amazing people? And what you're telling me is that you're afraid of the exchange rate for this, but what is this worth to you? Now that I told you all that stuff, like emotional stability and whatever, like you could put a price on that and that's great. I didn't even say anything about your health, right? What is your health worth to you? If you could eat just a little bit more vegetables than you are now permanently because of the stuff you learn in there, wouldn't that be worth it? The exchange rate, right? Wouldn't that be worth it? Like, what actually is your health worth? What is your emotional stability worth? What is your motivation and personal power getting that back and feeling empowered, I'm telling you, that's what these tools do. It's not just like meal plans or something. If it was meal plans, I'd be like, yeah, I totally get it. $49 a month, that's a lot for meal plans, you know? But like, it's so much more than that, right? You're okay if South Africa gets an exchange rate discount. Sorry, can't do that one. We charge what we charge, but we really want you to see you in there, okay? Melissa says, I need some emotional stability today. ASAP, Jesus, take the wheel. Girl, get on a coaching call. um, yeah, right. Okay, so Facebook user says, totally do want to. Annual being the best bet. Sigh, it's just quite a chunk of change. You're right. Just do monthly. Just start with monthly. And then the cool part about it is that if you join monthly and you're like, oh my God, I need to be in here for longer. There's so much here I can't get through it, which I guarantee is what's going to happen. You can join yearly at any time, right? So let's say you're doing $49 a month for a little bit, save up, get to a point where you feel comfortable, save up, and then just join yearly. And then you got a whole other 12 months to keep working at it and keep getting that commitment. Dina, yay! I'm making a commitment to myself. I'm in for a year. Yay! Look, your family is already cheering you on. Wonderful. Oh, and Linda says to Justine that she found the family the same way. Justine says she had said, you are so amazing. Recently started following you on all channels. Your journey is so amazing and inspiring. I said expiring. Ooh, is that like a Freudian slip or what? I've signed up and going to try to make it work come what may. I see the value. Yay, Justine. I hope you're in for a year too. That would be amazing. I'm so glad. Shelly asked, this is very interesting. Could someone not in Africa join for you? Can we game the system somehow like that? I don't know mathematically how that like bends my brain a little bit, but is there some way to do that? Do you have a friend in the US or anything or somewhere with a better exchange rate that can join for you and just give you the login perhaps? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know how that would happen, but look at your family already. Shelly's not even in the family yet, and she's already finding ways for you to be able to be with us and join. That's amazing. Yes, Shelly. So once you're in monthly, you can go more than a year at the 49. So you can join monthly, and at any point you can decide to switch over to the yearly, but it like you've already paid for that month, right? So then the yearly will kick in, like that. No, it's not that it doesn't do it automatically. You have to work with my customer service person, Aria, find out when your billing happens, do it at that point. We'll help you figure that out. And then make sure you switch right then so that then you get that full year after. So for instance, if you joined for 1 month and then decided you wanted to do a year, you'd get a full 13 months for that 49 plus the 490, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I know. You love it. Don't know. I can be her friend. Yeah, we're all going to be friends once we get in there. It's going to be amazing. Yes, Linda, anyone in here, family members, ding, ding, ding. You can sign up for a year right now if you want and get that deal. Okay. We would love to have you in there. Linda committing to us for another year. And then like, you're in my world and you can't get away. Yeah, you guys are too sweet. She says, I don't know someone. We'll see how to make it work. Okay. Let's figure it out, Justine. Let's figure it out. It'd be amazing. Difference between yearly and monthly. Yearly is $49 a month. And I'm sorry, monthly is $49 per month. So if you were to join and you only did monthly, you'd end up paying $588 for a full year. But if you join yearly, it's only $490. So you save $98 by doing it that way, which is 17%. Totally worth it. Yes, Linda is committed anyways. I know that. Yep. Content is the same. Exactly. Content is the same. So it's all in there. Nothing changes whether you're on monthly or yearly. You get everything when you join, but definitely you want to sign up for yearly if you can, because there's so much content. You'll never get through it in a few months. I promise you. Most people stay in for 6 to 12 months. Bernie, yay! Bernie's joining too. This is my life and worth it. I could not agree with you more. And that's why I made the family, because I know it's about committing for our life and our health. Wait a minute. Facebook user, I'm making a commitment to myself. I'm in for a year. Yay! Facebook user, I'm so glad. What's your first name, if you don't mind telling me, so I can welcome you when you first come in, and I can welcome you now. Yay! I'm so glad you're coming in. Okay, Meredith, she says, I got to go. Thank you for the challenge and opportunity to see what you and the group offer. I realize I need to structure to achieve my goals with my RV nomad lifestyle. Get it? See you Monday. Oh, I'm so excited, Meredith. Yay! Can't wait to see you join. Come on a coaching call. We'll help you understand that. We have a lot of people in the family who like to travel and use RVs, and Nancy's an expert on traveling and doing Eat to Live as well. We got you covered. Don't worry about it. All right. Wonderful. Yay. Yeah, that was what you were actually asking, was the difference in the content. Yeah, no difference in content. And then Facebook user says, you're so inspirational. I haven't been able to eat the recipes made due to recent reflux after strictly doing Dr. Furman. Did change things using acid reflux recipes, stayed on track, lost weight, super happy. Good. Looking forward to going. Marsha. Okay, good. Marsha, I can't wait to see you in there. We'll see you in there for a year. It's going to be so much fun. You've got a brand new family waiting for you. Let's see if I had any other notes. I think that was about it. Let me just make sure. Okay. This is the last thing I want to say, guys. Oh my gosh. It's like an hour. Like, how I'm amazing. This is ridiculous. Okay. So last thing I want to just mention is you have a choice, right? We talked about this choice earlier. Either you join the family today or you go it alone. Now, we've heard from here a bunch of folks who are going to be joining. So I'm so excited to hear joining, but also joining yearly, making that commitment to yourself for the next year. That's amazing. So I love that. But if it's not the right time for you, that's also okay. Okay. No judgment whatsoever. We will be there when you're ready. I promise we'll be there when you're ready. And here's what you have available to you if you do decide to go it alone. And there is a lot. Okay. Oh, wait. One note let me just make before people start leaving. This particular workshop that I'm doing right now is only going to be up through the end of next week. Okay. So if you want to watch these videos again or take notes or whatever, do so now, because when we close up registration, we take down these videos. Okay. So resources that are available to you should you decide to go it alone and not join the family at this time. Now, there's a lot. So this is the good news. Like, there's tons of support out there for you, even if you're not ready to join us now. You have all my YouTube videos, which have a bunch of what I eat in a day, which are all recipes and meal plans and stuff. You have a bunch of mindset information on my YouTube channel, as well as I have some podcast episodes, just a few, because that was too much work. I'll try to do it more later, but man, I can't do everything, right? I also do, I try to do weekly lives, some brief weekly lives, so you can come on and ask questions and things like that. I'm always doing those, which is really fun. I have a free 9-day Eat to Live challenge on my website. I also, in my shop, I have paid 21-day challenges, which are free if you're in the Eat to Live family, right? But you can pick those up for $49, I think $49 or $39 or something on my website. I also have free 5-day challenges floating around somewhere. I don't know where, but you can at least have the one that we're doing right now if you sign up for it. If you haven't signed up for the challenge yet, go ahead, because it's going to be available until tomorrow. And then I also have the free high nutrient lifestyle group on Facebook. And that's a really great place for support too. We don't do any coaching in there, but there's a really great community in there. Okay. Yes, Victoria says, I joined when you opened the family for about a year. Then I went alone and have gained back everything I lost. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I know that's a painful place to be, but at least you learned something, and that is that support is available for you. And you can get that back, Victoria. Just come back with us and we'll guide you there. And come on a coaching call for once. Sheesh. I would love to coach you, my dear. But yeah, please join. We'd love to see you in there. And just that support, like that support alone, like if you knew that support was going to help you lose weight and keep the weight off, wouldn't that be worth $49 a month? Like, even for the rest of your life, wouldn't you just do that if you knew this was like joining Weight Watchers or something? It's like, it's not that much money. Wouldn't that be worth it? Right? So consider. I'm so glad. I think that's it. Let me see if I have anything else. That's it. Look, thank you. That's all. I did it. Oh my gosh, you guys. My iPad still says it's 9:41 in the morning, but it's 3:09. That means I did 1 hour and 9 minutes. And like, who am I? What is happening to me? How did I do this whole workshop without going off for like an hour and a half and 2 hours. I'm amazing. I'm just getting better, you guys, like a fine wine. All right, let me turn this off. Okay. Thank you for being here with me. Now listen, this is day 4 of our 4-day Eat to Live 5-day. Wait, what? This is day 4 of our 4-day workshop, the live workshop with me. So this workshop is concluded. Your challenge is not concluded. However, you have one more day to go, half a day today, and then one more day tomorrow. You can do this. There's not that much to do. And then you're going to rest and reflect over the weekend. And then on Monday, first thing, 8 a.m. Pacific, you are going to join the family. It's going to be so much fun. We'll get to know you right away. We'll welcome you in. We'll do fireworks and stuff. Perfect. Victoria, we'd love to have you in there 1 month at a time. Whatever works for you. Amazing. Okay. Is that it? Let me think. That's it. You know what you got to do now. And you know where we are if you need us. Okay. So I just want to thank you for showing up. I feel like the family members are the only people left on this call. And that's great. And that makes me happy. You're so welcome, Shelly. We can't wait to see you in the family on Monday. You're so welcome, Chantal. She says, thank you for your great coaching this week. Until soon. Yes, I will see you on Monday again, Chantal. I'm so excited. Facebook user, you are truly amazing. I'm so glad you were here and that you got so much out of this. Thank you to everyone for showing up, especially all 4 days in a row. That was so much fun. And it's going to be even more fun when we get in the family. Okay, so once you get into the family, go to the events tab and put the coaching calls on your calendar and make a commitment to yourself to show up to the coaching call and get coached. You are amongst family now. I'm telling you, this group is no judgment. We are all so loving and caring, and you found your tribe. Okay. So see you on Monday in the family. I hope that the rest of your challenge goes amazing. Thanks for being here. I love you so much, and I just want your success. So let's do it together. Okay. And just keep going. Have a good one. Happy Thursday. See you around soon.